Good morning. Today we're going to plant some more sweet corn and then spread some fertilizer out in the field because today I think we're going to lay some plastic mulch. So this drawbar on the 3020 is in the lower position right now, and it has to be flipped around upside down to get it in the higher position so it'll line up with the planter pitch. And it's a big pain in the butt to switch it. I have to crawl underneath there, pop the pin out, pull the bar out, flip the bar around, put it back in, drop the pin back in. If I would just spend some time in a shop adjusting some of my other equipment so I've never have to change that drawbar, life would be a lot easier on the farm. Now it's ready for the corn plant. Now the reason I shut the tractor off after I back up to the corn planter is so I can release the hydraulic pressure. There's always pressure buildup, and when I go to plug in the hydraulic hoses into the tractor, it squirts out on me. So I shut the tractor off, release the pressure, and then I can get these hoses in and finish hooking the rest of it up. Variety today, more kickoff. The last of the early varieties here on April 27th. First week of May, we'll jump into our full season varieties, the best of the best. Interested in seeing us plant more sweet corn and talk about some of our favorite varieties that was in the prior video to today's video, I will link that down in the description below and put it at the end of the video if you're interested in checking that out. All right, spreader's all hooked up, ready to go. Today we are putting out 300 pounds of ammonium sulfate to the acre, which is a nitrogen source that is not as volatile as, say, urea. So we'll spread that, disc it in, and then layer plastic, and it'll kind of be held under the plastic and provides us pretty decent nitrogen throughout the entire growing season. So this is last year's broccoli and cauliflower crops, and we forgot to pull the plastic last fall before it got too cold and wet and muddy out. So we're doing it today. Just 9 rows. Shouldn't take too long. Then I can come out here and get this disked and ready for laying plastic. drip tape cold. We're going to take it to the burn pile and get it out of this wagon. Hopefully get everything burnt before it rains tonight. These are drip tape couplers to patch a hole. They cost like probably almost $1 a piece, so we want to save those. All right, I got the disc all opened up. Gonna grease it up, make sure everything's spinning, make sure there's air in the tires, and then we'll go get that 9-acre field disked up where we're gonna be putting our plastic mulch for vegetables. Holy mackerel, I need to clean off that rear window. That's terrible. Barely see out of it. All right, I think we're ready to give this a try. Got 9 acres here. This is where our plastic mulch, raised beds with drip tape, and all our vegetables, our warm season vegetable crops go. So we got to make sure this dirt is really dry because I'm going to be disking very deep, like 6 to 8 inches minimum. If we can't get deep enough, we can't lay a good bed. And if we go too deep and it's not dry enough, we're going to pull up muddy chunks, and that is not good for laying raised beds. So I think it's dry enough, and they're calling for rain tomorrow, so let's give this a shot. Woo! Dusty out there. You can barely see. Nice and moist down deep though. Perfect for disking and laying plastic. You can see all that nice moisture that got brought up with the disking. Perfect. I wish I had time to lay this whole field of plastic today, but it's going to take me like 4 or 5 hours. It's already 3:30. And I got to disc this whole field first, so it is not going to happen today, I don't think. All right, now we're disking up these old beds of last year's cauliflower and broccoli. Really pulverizing it all up. That's degradable plastic out there, by the way, if you're wondering. You can see how well it degrades. Yeah, there's still some strips out there, but it all gets chopped up and disintegrates over time. One more pass and the entire field will have been disked once. But I plan to go over it a second time. I kind of disked a little bit shallow on this first pass. I was just a little worried about going a little too deep and pulling up some muddy chunks, and I did in a couple spots. You know, the same spots that lay wet every year. But for the most part, it's disking up really nice. And yeah, we're gonna hit it one more time. And it's gonna be dinner time. Still gotta get the plastic layer out, get all the plastic and drip tape out, get it ready. And if it doesn't rain tomorrow, we'll lay plastic tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll have to wait till the first of the week. Man, it's dusty out here. Run the wipers, try to clean off the windshield. It's always a little satisfying. Disking up the final strip here. Should have got my drone out. It would have been a pretty drone shot. I was just too lazy today. Now that's pretty. Nothing like a fresh disked field. Yeah, I'd say it looks pretty good. Maybe just a hair wetter than I like, but pretty darn good. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to get the laying plastic in this video. This took a little longer than I thought. So if it doesn't rain tomorrow, maybe we'll be out here laying plastic tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll probably do it over the weekend or first of next week. Well, anyway, folks, that's where we're going to wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it one of these, and consider subscribing if you haven't already so you can follow along in all of our farming videos this summer. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you again real soon down the farm.